Yeah? Oh, okay. She didn't go. She didn't go. She didn't go.
Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The Tigers will have to kick this away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return.
I don't got speed demons.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. The linebacker shifting around now. And the single back takes
God damn.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Motion now from the tight end. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Nice grab. It's Foster. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The pocket breaking down. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. And they'll use the ground game here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. First and goal, handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. They get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
Stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this run? This one ends up a safety.
Well, that's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
See if he can make something happen with the return. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Well, this is great execution here on their screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Wells. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass, finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Back to throw again. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down and goal upcoming. And the single back takes the handoff. Fakes his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. The receivers got it on the jet sweep.
Hey, they gave up some yards here, but man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who was carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play. You give up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No
We scouting, baby.
Third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes a quick catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and it
is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough.
The tape is out, baby.
To get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic and moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He'll hand it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now.
Oh my God, they want to throw the ball.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and spread looks and big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Foster. He's got some room. Can he get there? Takes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Irish.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller. The backs they have here now on this roster are just so many different combinations and ways to attack them.
Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough first half.
Cash out time, baby.
This offense, they cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive.
Wow.
This comes an offense moving quickly down the field.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, pass caught.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You need to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And the sophomore making an impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The sack on first down. It's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he lofts one deep over the middle. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And he's got his man open downfield. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they... And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to take off here.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass caught. Can he get in? He's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. That pass is caught. It's a nice game. Move the football up to the 27. The Tigers will crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming. Oh, and he fumbles.
Let's
The
go.
defense recovers the fumble.
That's a great play
Let's
by
go.
the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up.
Let's go.
Recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback looking to scramble. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the 1st down. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Caught on the outside. It's Foster. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Right down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the pass is incomplete.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the handoff. The pickup is 6 yards, so third down and 4 now.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back has it on the screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The fumble the last time out symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush is low, and the ball to the ground.
Let's go.
Defense recovers the fumble.
Get him out of there. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. He's
When you
good.
get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's third down for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The catch, a big gainer.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January.
Come on, man.
Ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff. Working with the lead, it comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here we go. From the shotgun, drops back.
Easy.
To the goal line.
Too easy.
Touchdown, Irish. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
I'm fine on the ball.
This is my time
15 niggas in the box.
Game. He has gone out and backed
everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles.
Hey, people in the box, man.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. There's the handoff. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaking through defenders. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry on. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Extending the play now. That's a big hit at the end, but even a fresh set of downs. This comes an offense moving quickly down the field.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play.
Football knocked loose in the backfield. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Hey, Mosh, how you doing?
Offensive staff just took a collective sigh.
I'm doing good, can't complain.
But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that
Nope, I'm
ball
fine.
carrier aside. Give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. And
So, yeah, so I talked to Chauncey and I did the application, and I talked to him today based on what he said based on what he saw, depending on when we, like, he can qualify me, pre-qualified me for 350, and that it could possibly be higher depending on the sale in the house. So there was that, and then I told him I think it just makes sense to leave it off the loan, but I'll just put it on the deed. So we'll just do that at the moment. So, but yeah, so that's what he told me, and he said he'll get pre-approval over Hill and Hill shortly. But yeah, so.
They knew exactly where to come up with that
but yeah.
stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
I should be on my bank, like on my account, so I should be able to look up and find it. So, so I can do that if you need to.
Exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that previous play.
No, but I didn't give her any houses. She just told me. I think so she was telling me that the interest rate that she currently has at the moment was a little higher because of all the economic turmoil that we have now. So I think she gave me it was 7 point something. But she didn't give me a particular payment. She didn't give me a particular amount of payment, but like I said, I didn't really give her anything to go on. So, and I talked to Chauncey, and he told me that if we find a house that we like or anything interesting, is let him know, and that he can just give us payment information, like you saying, stuff like that. So
it's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Gonna run it. It's Foster. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line, it's Foster. They've got him, but that completion
okay,
good enough
perfect. I'll get that oval. I know one house that I've sent you, it gets dropped the price today by $10,000. I don't know why. But it looked interesting to me. But yeah, but I will send you. You said you need the interest rate and what else, and it gets the contact information.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So
okay.
Nice
I mean, I think right now, I think I'm leaning towards just going using cross country mortgage. But if you still think we should, you still want me to do this, right? Yeah, for sure. Not a big deal. Yeah, most likely. I think he seems pretty on top of things. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, the house that we seen yesterday should be pretty much it. I think Jack saw one house in South Shore that he may want to take a look at. But I have to double check it. But yeah, it should be. But outside that, yeah, those are the houses that we saw that we thought was okay, great.
Fair catch made at the 15-yard line.
Okay, perfect. Okay, have a good one.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. And the ball is hauled in. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys. And it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. And the power is back out there. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. They're going to run it. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's running out of time here. The sophomore calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Couldn't find anybody open. Just has to throw it away.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Looking for the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception late in this game.
Testing the right side here.
Yeah.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Huh?
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic.
I was talking to Marsha. See, hold on, I'm almost done.
The guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Ball handed off. Breaking tackles. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.